All right, here's the pantry. So I pretty much cleared it out. The only thing left to finish is this almond butter granola, which I may have today with some yogurt, or I may just leave it in there for a couple of days until I figure out what I'm gonna use it on, or maybe I'll put it in the oatmeal that I had. So everything else though, the teas, the peanut butter powder, I'm gonna be working on that and always having it in my pantry at some point. So I'm gonna call it cleaned out and we're gonna go ahead and restock. First, I'm gonna show you the last few items I finished. I finished the steel cut oats. I finished the cane sugar that went with the steel cut oats. And the Lily's chocolate chips. So that all went in my oatmeal that I made a couple days ago. Restocking. So since I finished it up, I bought a few things and I'm going to show you what I bought to add. This isn't a full restock. This is kind of like snacky items mostly, but got some walnuts. I'm trying to increase my omega-3s. Doctor said walnuts are the best. So we're going to start with those walnuts. I also bought a second container because I wanted to try this variety because I really like their pecans. So when I finish that one, I have this one ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and stick that right there. I also got these pecans. I'm really liking these. They're my favorite so far. This version, I get them at Safeway. I don't know the name brand because it doesn't seem to have a name brand on it, but really good. I've got flaxseed, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna eat because it's just new for me, but it's got a lot of omega-3s, so it's in there. We're gonna figure it out at some point. Got a can of tuna that's hanging out in there. Peanut butter, I've had this for a couple of weeks. I just pulled it out so that I could show you that it is kind of a new item. I'm gonna put it right there by the powdered peanut butter. We got this ranch seasoning, so I want to add my seasonings to the pantry too and get them out of the little cabinet where I have them, but that's going to take a minute to figure that out. So got some ranch seasoning that I bought to add to things, and of course I've got white rice. I have the brown rice, and then I'm adding the white rice because I made gumbo for my friend and we had it with white rice. So I also am going to add these. I pulled these out of my long-term pantry that I had. These are left over from a while ago when I had surgery. I was looking for easy stuff to just microwave because I wasn't feeling super great. And small meals. So I have these. These are the last 3. So they'll be in there. I'll try to finish those up. And I've got these carb balance tortillas, which I always keep in. I just work through them and then buy more. And I think that's it for now. I don't know. Oh, I've got this. The cauliflower stalks that I bought to eat with my tuna sandwiches this week. So I think that's it. One more thing. Bread. I got this bread. This is the Franz Organic 24. Really like it. And I also have the keto bread. Don't like it so much. I'm going to try to eat some of it. It's good toasted. It's only 1 net carb, I think, per slice. It's okay toasted, honestly. I could eat it toasted, but I'm not going to buy it again. I'm going to stick to the high fiber thin sliced breads. These are only 3 Weight Watchers personal points. So here it is restocked. So I'm going to reorganize this here and there, and I'll kind of take you along as I add more things. Obviously, this isn't much, but I'm trying to keep my in the kitchen inventory a little bit lower so I'm not tempted to just snack or cook things that I don't need. I do have a long-term pantry with canned goods that I just keep for emergency use. I don't touch them or use them. And I'll add as I eat each week what I'm going to eat. So I bought these because I wanted the wraps to go with some eggs. I bought the bread to go with the tuna salad. And I did buy some more cans of tuna. I just have to add them to the pantry. I bought them. I think I showed them to you in my recent haul. A few more items that I forgot. I forgot the rest of the tuna. So I'm kind of stocked on tuna for a few weeks. I think I'll be eating a lot of it. I've really been enjoying it. It's warming up, so I'm not wanting to cook as much and heat up the kitchen. So that'll be a nice addition. Tuna salads. I can maybe experiment, get some grapes and add some of the pecans to it. I don't like greens in my tuna. I don't like celery. I don't like pickles, relish, none of that. I've got the green beans to go with my chicken. So I did pick up 3 cans because I eat a whole can usually. So I'll work through this over the next few weeks. I'll show you. I'll take you along as I do it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I make, to see some of my other videos. I know a lot of you like the pantry challenges, and I'm going to work to keep this moderate inventory to low inventory and just keep from having that issue that I had where it was so stocked I couldn't even fathom how I was gonna eat it all. It was just too much stuff. It was like, what do I want to eat? I don't know. There's so much food in here. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see. This is an experiment. I've never done anything like this before. I used to just keep my pantry a little bare because I didn't really have one in my other apartment. My kitchen was even smaller and more crowded. So this is going to be my attempt to kind of see how I want to move forward. I won't always have 2 loaves of bread. Honestly, I'll eat a few more slices of the keto and then I'll probably throw it out before it goes bad. And then I'll probably finish this one though. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see where I go on this food adventure. I'll take you along each week. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. They do help me. They help the channel to get out to more people. And I enjoy making content for you guys. So the more you like and subscribe and comment, that all helps the channel. So thanks to those of you who have participated. I look forward to more interactions and I hope to see you soon. To show you how I'm finishing off what I have in my fridge and pantry before vacation, I'm eating these eggs on the tortilla wraps. This is the Carb Balance fajita style. Easy, simple breakfast. I had to bring my car into the shop the day before we left, so I took advantage of their coffee machine and got a little mocha. That way it saved me having to clean my own coffee products. The last day before vacation, I'm finishing off the tuna salad. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my bread and make a sandwich. And I'm taking with me the last cucumber and the last cauliflower. I have a few more cucumbers that I bought that I'll eat tomorrow. But they're the little ones, the little, I guess they're Persian or hothouse cucumbers. And I'll eat that tomorrow because we're not flying out till later in the evening. So go ahead and make this sandwich. Oh, I forgot the Swiss cheese. I'm gonna assemble it with the tuna, the Swiss cheese, close it. And yeah, simple sandwich. I'm gonna probably do Taco Bell for lunch because I cleared out my fridge of anything that was kind of old or going old, and I'm not preparing anything because we're traveling tomorrow night, so I'm keeping the fridge kind of low. And it's a good excuse for Taco Bell, huh? Gotta love the Taco Bell. So a trick to keeping your sandwich from getting soggy, I'm gonna put a layer of the thin sliced Swiss cheese on each of the sides of bread. That way the tuna won't soak into the bread and make the sandwich soggy. So just a little trick if you're packing ahead of time and you want to try. I haven't actually tried it, I just thought of it the other day. So we'll see if this helps. Right. I put the tuna on there. I'm gonna add the second slice of cheese. And voila. I think next time I need to add tomatoes to these tuna sandwiches. That would just be a really nice touch. I just didn't think to buy them when I bought all the other stuff. So finished off the tuna salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up. I'm adding my salad dressing. This is the Bolthouse Farms Ranch. I'm gonna add it right in here and see if that helps it not to get lost, because I hate to just put that in the bag so small and it's just floating around. That actually goes with the celery. Sometimes you need a little something to dip celery in, and that'll work. So yeah, this will be my supper. I may get a bag of chips out of the snack machine. They have the baked Lay's, and then they have also the, what are the other ones? The multi-grain sun chips. So I'll probably do something like that because I have a feeling this won't be quite enough, and I'm not buying a lot of stuff today, like I said. And yeah, I think it'll be Taco Bell for lunch. And then tomorrow I'm home all day. I'll finish off the last of what's in the fridge. All right, so I did it. I got Taco Bell. I'll tell you what I'm getting currently at Taco Bell. I get a bean burrito, no onions. That's still in the bag. And I get a soft taco substitute beans for the meat. And then a crunchy taco with the meat like usual. And then I make my own double-decker taco because they don't make them anymore. This is how you make your own. So this is how you improvise when your favorite meal items are canceled at your at your fast food restaurant. You find a way to recreate them. So I'm gonna fold this up and eat it as my double-decker taco. Then I'll eat my bean burrito. Of course, we started with the Hollywood sign. I'd never seen it before, so this was a treat, getting to see the iconic sign. We ate lots of goodies while we were there. This is one of the stops we made on Hollywood Boulevard. Just some fries and chili cheese with some onion rings and different varieties of mustard. Perfect for a snack when you've been walking and your feet are tired and you're tired. Got to find the Jennifer Garner store. That was the one we decided on that we would search for, and we found it. Saw lots and lots of Hollywood stars along the way, and it was a real treat. I'd never been this way before, so this was cool. I saw the El Capitan Theater. I'm guessing this is where they filmed some red carpet events or something. Anyway, it was cool to see. You can see the Jimmy Kimmel Live sign there. I guess they're filming there. But this was cool. Of course, all the palm trees in Southern California are awesome. It makes you feel like you're in a different place than what you're used to. We had dinner that night. We were so tired. We left Los Angeles and went back home to where my friend's mom was. And we had dinner with her at a local, authentic Mexican restaurant. It was so good. When I say this food was so fresh, it was just delicious. I would definitely eat here again or find another place that has authentic Mexican, because this was a treat. The next morning we had breakfast at the Halfway House, which is a place where they film some scenes in movies. This is a little gas station where they filmed before. And the Halfway House Cafe is kind of like an iconic cafe that is featured in a lot of movies and TV. And it was right down the road from where my friend lives, so that was nice. We got to stop in for a breakfast. It was a good diner style breakfast. Did not disappoint, and they had pictures on the wall of all the people who had eaten there, all the famous people. So cool. Of course, very California with the celebrities shout out. And I got the eggs and breakfast potatoes with some sausage. This is the bratwurst that I chose. Never really had bratwurst. It was good. We took a drive down the coast and stopped at Ventura Beach. It was really nice to stand in the sand, but it was cold that day. So we didn't spend too much time in the water, but it was good to see the Pacific Ocean. This is the first time I've seen the Pacific Ocean. And to stand and put my feet in it, even though my feet were pretty cold, you can see there. Pretty white coming from Seattle as well, but it was great. And there was some sunshine, but it was just a little chilly still. Drove down to Santa Barbara and walked down the little streets and went in the little shops, picked up a few souvenirs, and then we stopped to eat at this little eatery, the Benchmark Eatery. It was so good. It was casual. It was fresh. The food was fresh. The service was great. Definitely would suggest it if you're in this area and looking for a place to stop for lunch. They had a lot of different options. They had fish if you were into fish. They had tacos, burgers, wraps, easy lunch options, and of course the water. We were so thirsty. And my friends got a burger. My friend and her mom each got a burger. I shared some of those onion rings with her. And then I got the Cajun chicken wrap, or the blackened chicken wrap, which is sometimes called Cajun. But it wasn't spicy or anything. I don't know why it's sometimes called Cajun, but it was so good. It was fresh. I could only eat half of it. I was still full from that big breakfast. The next day was the big day. This is the day we went to the Santa Monica Pier. So we started out with a hearty breakfast sandwich. We've got sourdough bread, eggs, bacon, avocado cheese. It was so good and filling, and it was just what we needed for the day ahead. On our way to the beach, we took a drive through Beverly Hills just to see the iconic views, the palm trees, to see the fancy houses and how the other side lives. It was great. I'd never been here before, so this was something iconic for me to visit. We stopped for a unique dessert at the Diddy Reese ice cream and cookie shop. They make these ice cream sandwiches with cookies and ice cream. It was so good and so cool and refreshing on such a hot day. We made it to the beach. It was so beautiful that day. It was in the 70s. Beautiful blue skies. The sun was shining. I did get to swim in the ocean. We swam for several hours. We were getting beat up and battered by the waves, but we were having so much fun. I hadn't had that much fun at the beach since I was probably like 12 years old. And they were just gorgeous birds. They remind me of the egrets in Louisiana. I don't know if that's the kind of bird that they are, but they were just gorgeous playing out in the water as well. Had so much good food while we were there. We had this iced coffee at this little local shop. We ate on the Santa Monica Pier at this nice restaurant, this Mexican restaurant. It was so good. All the Mexican food that I had while I was there was so good. And yeah, it was just amazing. It was perfect, really. Besides swimming in the ocean, the Santa Monica Pier was probably my next favorite thing that we did. It was just so beautiful right there looking out over the ocean and everyone just kind of strolling around enjoying their day. And of course, we ended the day with a sunset. We made it till the end and got to watch this beautiful sun setting behind the mountains. Oh, it was just perfect.